For today's project, we're going to recreate this koozie that I made almost 20 years ago. It has served me really well, and I think it will you too if you, like me, primarily do freezer bag cooking. So in backpacking with freezer bag cooking, your meals are usually in a Ziploc freezer bag. And so this koozie is dimensioned perfectly for a Ziploc bag. It has some other nice features, like a pleated bottom that allows it to stand on its own. And instead of having the extra weight of Velcro or snaps for the closure, it simply has an extra flap for the top that you can tuck down in to secure your meal and keep it warm while it rehydrates. And it comes in at just around 20 grams. So it's hard not to have one of these in your kit when it performs so well and weighs so little. It's super easy to make. You'll just need a sheet of double-sided reflective insulation. There's a brand called Reflectix that makes this in a variety of sizes. And if you get 16 inches wide, you'll be able to get two side by side out of the roll, as the dimensions here are 8 inches and it's about 21 inches in length. In order to help with all of the dimensions, I've created a story stick. It's a nice handy tool if you're making repeated measurements and cuts rather than pulling out a tape measure, but it's not necessary. You will, however, need a straight edge to help you make your lines for cuts. If you're going to make a story stick, put marks at 1, 1.5 inches, 3 inches, 8 inches, and 21 inches. Your first cut is going to be along the length, and that's 21 inches long. Then you'll cut to 8 inches wide. Finally, to make the ears or the corner cuts for the flap, you're going to measure down 3 inches on either side and in 1.5 inches. We'll simply align our marks, make our cutting line, and then just use a pair of scissors to trim those corners off. Now we're going to fold the bottom up to the shoulders that we just created with the flap. And I'm going to cut a bit of tape, 1 inch in length, to secure the bottom. This is not your standard duct tape, although it is a type of duct tape. I'm going to just eyeball this at about 1 inch. And tape around the bottom corners. With those bottom corners taped, we're now going to fold each side back onto itself to create that pleat on the bottom. And again, our corners should come up to the shoulders, and we should now have our pleated bottom. To finish up, we're just going to tape down now either side. That's it. Our koozie is now complete. And it should now stand on its own. It might require a little bit of working in, but that's all there is to it. In just about 5 minutes or less, we've got a working koozie. If you thought this was useful, stay tuned, like and follow. I'll be posting another video where I'll do some performance tests on how well this actually helps to keep your food warmer. Thanks.